Now, a big mess in Hales Corners when a tanker truck crashed, spilling thousands of gallons of fuel.
And that crash led to long delays this morning as firefighters rushed to contain the spill.
And as Jonah Kaplan reports, departments were called out from around the area to help out.
Here at Highway 100 and Janesville, we're in the heart of Hales Corners. People who live here, fire officials, they know that this is a busy intersection, but what they saw today, they said it was as bad as they've ever seen it. Jay and Helen Winthizer didn't hear the crash. They heard what happened next.
I just saw all the cars being rerouted and heard all the fire engines and sirens about 7 this morning.
An 18-wheeler collided with a fuel tanker and sliced a large gash in the main tank. Officials estimate at least 2,000 gallons gushed onto the road.
That whole intersection over there was just covered with fuel, and they were foaming it down.
What was that like?
That was a little scary to see, you know, when you see all that fuel there.
First responders arrived in less than 2 minutes after the 911 call. Hales Corners firefighters called a box alarm, an alert for backup from at least 5 other Milwaukee County fire departments.
When we looked at the amount of product that was coming out of the front end of it, my assumption, looked at it this morning and then contacting the driver shortly thereafter, he had a full bulkhead. So he was telling me he had 3,500 gallons of product.
Crews needed to address 2 major concerns: spray liquid foam on the flammable fuel and set up dams to protect the nearby creeks and sewers.
If it gets into the creek bed, that'll travel to the Root River waterway system and then head downstream. It just becomes a danger to clean up. Environmentally, it's got such a negative impact.
The DNR also sent a crew to the crash site. Fire officials remain on scene here overlooking the cleanup. It's actually the transportation company who hires the cleanup crews, and then they can appeal for an insurance claim. In Hales Corners, Jonah Kaplan, today's TMJ4.